Welcome to Jurassic Park.
LEGO dinosaurs. Now in 2015 we finally got Jurassic Park as part of LEGO's licensed theme series, and we've gotten quite a few cool dinosaurs since then. Obviously it's been based on a lot of the Jurassic World movies because they were released around that time, but there was one movie that I think a lot of fans had been waiting for a while. Now they did do that kind of big T-Rex thing, but its legs were a bit wonky and it kept falling all over. So it didn't really quite work, and they put it on the Jurassic World branding for the little plaque for it, which made no sense. I mean, it's Jurassic Park. But, finally, in 2023, we got the 30-year anniversary of this movie. Can't believe it's that old, but it is. And we got some really cool sets based on the first movie, which is probably still the best movie out there. Now, the big set for that wave was the Visitor Center. And the Visitor Center is an iconic location. And you got T-Rex, you got your Rexy, you got the Raptor, and you got your main cast of characters. Now, Hammond isn't included with the Visitor Center set. He is actually in the Brachiosaurus set. But it was very cool that we finally got a Visitor Center. And with this series, I want to take a look back at sets right after they've retired, see how they hold up, are they still good, and see if they still hold up after retiring, and if it was just hype, or this is actually a really cool set. So let's get into the review. So here we have the Visitor Center building, and I think they captured that iconic look of it really well, with the sort of round roofing coming down, and then the front entrance with the fossil bones around the sides. Now that is a sticker, and it was quite hard to put on. Would have loved printing there. And then also these glass windows going out to the side. And then just a little bit of garden work at the front there. So looking at the set from the left-hand side, you can see the cool dining room area. They've got the classic jelly that wobbles when the raptors come close. And then you've also got that Raptor vinyl there at the back. That one is a sticker. And then also on the cake there, that is a frog. LEGO loves to hide frogs all over the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World sets, just because it's a throwback to the frog DNA being used in each of the dinosaurs. So on the left-hand side, you've got Dr. Wu's lab. There's some amber on the table there. That is a printed brick piece. You've got some egg research going on there. And then Mr. DNA as well. He is a sticker. And at the far back, you've got a Parasaurolophus sticker. That one is very cool, and I would like LEGO to make that one as a dinosaur mold as well. And there's nothing crazy going on at the back. You've just got the entranceway with those stickers on the sides, and then that cool plasticky banner when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Now the skeleton itself is nothing to write home about. It is a little bit of like a dinky build. I think it is just necessary for the scene that is needed, but it would have been cooler to use the parts in more of the rest of the set. You've got a sticker there for the T-Rex, and the head can move up and down, and the jaw can open and close, and you've got a fully articulated tail as well. So the minifigures include Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Ellie Sattler, and then Lexi and Tim. Now, Grant and Sattler both have clothes that are dirtied from their various dinosaurs encounters. They didn't do the same for Lexi and Tim's, but those look very cool with like the dirt patterning on them as well. And then all the minifigures come with back face printing except for Dr. Grant there, and they all have back printing as well. And then the other two minifigures, you have Dr. Henry Wu, this is a younger version of him, and Ray Arnold. And both of these figures also have back face printing, and they're also exclusive to this set. And then obviously the main attractions of this set is your two dinosaurs. Now you've got a new print here for the Raptor. Also came in the small 4+ set from this wave, which is really cool, but it's got sort of a dark bluish grey print on the back and patterning. And then also, obviously, your jaw can move up and down, you can open and close, you can rotate the head, and all the limbs are posable as well. And then the back tail piece is very rubbery, but it is a cool looking raptor. And it's also nice when LEGO creates more different variations of them. And then the big star of the whole Jurassic franchise, Rexy the T-Rex. Now you can see she's got quite a little bit of battle damage here already. And on the opposite side, it's also got that tan color for the base with the printing in the dark brown for the patterning at the top, and then also dark tan for the rest of sort of the coloring all around. And then it's the same here, so the jaw can open and close. The head is on a ratchet joint to be able to twist. And the small little T-Rex arms can move up and down, and also your legs. And there's our first visitor center in Lego form. Now, this one will actually be really cool if they can do kind of like a UCS version of it, sort of like that skeleton from the T-Rex that's out at the moment. Obviously, that one is a lot better than the small skeleton you're getting with this set. But I think for what it was at the time, it was actually really cool. And it's just cool to see sets based on the first Jurassic Park movie. It's one of those iconic movies when you think about way back. And dinosaurs will always still be a cool thing. And you've got your two main dinosaurs. I mean, Rexy is the same mold they've been using for a while, but they just always do the recoloring and different forms of it and all the different patterns, which is really cool to see. And then you've got your main characters. I think Hammond is kind of the only one missing from the visitor center itself. And then you've got like cool different areas from it and the scenes that you can kind of recreate with it, and a cool banner that you get. Now, I do think this one was a little bit more expensive, and you're always looking at a little bit more expensive with your dinosaur sets. Fortunately, the massive plastic molds aren't really helping the price there, but it is quite a lot better, and I think better price than some of the sets that came out afterwards, especially from the new Rebirth range. But this is a nice set, and it does do the job well of also being a display for us older fans of the franchise. And it can look nice on your shelf, and you've got your cool dinosaurs. I can't stop talking about how cool the dinosaurs are, and we're trying to collect all of them, but it's going slow. But they are really cool. That is it for today's review. So like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and comment below what's your favorite Jurassic Park set. And then we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.